What's up, guys? It's AJ, and I don't know. I'm doing the fucking like YouTube title thing, but you probably read the title of this video, and you're seeing "Don't settle for average," right? And I just wanted to make a quick video because I've kind of noticed in school because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a sixth form student. I'm doing my A levels right now. I'm doing like maths and shit, maths, econ, and business, right? And I kind of noticed today that everyone just wants to get like some average grade. Everyone just wants to get a C or a B or like some like mediocre like A levels. Like you, bro, even Americans want it like C or B. Yeah, everyone just wants to get an average grade. Yeah, so you could just settle with like some average university. Later on to settle with an average job, then just like retire when they're like a normal age of like 60, right? But I kind of noticed that like, what is the point of like trying to be average? Because right now I'm literally like I'm a straight A student. I mean, like A B, right? Like decent, like that's decent, like coming from me. But I'm like doing quite decent in school, but I don't really try that hard, and I'm putting most of my work into like obviously my business, like growing like myself as a person, like all this type of stuff, right? And I don't think it's hard to like do this because there's literally you're either like not good at anything and you're not putting in any effort, right? Or you're putting in all the effort and you're the top student. So it's either you're the A star student or you're a D student. So you can put in all the effort you want, right? And be an A star student. That's good. That's fair. It's like you do your thing, yeah. But if you're gonna settle for like some average grade and you're still putting in like a little bit of effort, but you're not really putting in a lot of effort, like what's the point of kind of being in that situation where you're kind of in that middle ground? Because you should either just go for something or you shouldn't. So the kind of point of this video is just to say, just stop setting for average. Like, just fucking lock in and just do your absolute best. If you don't care about it, if you don't care about anything, then like fairs. If you're not gonna fucking like want to do anything, if you wanna have like no job when you're like, bro, I don't even know what I'm chatting about, but you know what I'm trying to say? If you're average, just put in like a little bit extra hour of work. Like I'm kind of linking this to school because that's the situation I was in today. But even in terms of business, right, and like work. So like if you're gonna do like cold calling or SMS, right, a bunch of people would do cold calling, do 100 cold calls a day and call it a day. But for me, bro, I was rinsing like 600 minimum every single day. That's why I had such good results. Another example is say you're doing dropshipping, right? I was doing dropshipping back in the day a couple months ago, right? And I remember I was posting like 3 videos every single day and I was getting good results. But other people would just post 1 or 2 videos a day and their account would literally go half as fast. So the kind of point in this video is to say, just stop trying to settle and just being like some average guy, like an average business person, which no business person, like online money guy, like e-commerce person, agency person, school person, like whatever you're doing, just don't settle for average. Like because even if you're in school and you're doing like let's say an hour or two of work a day, right? And realistically, what else are you spending your time doing? You're probably spending your time fucking like playing PS5, you're playing Fortnite, you're playing any other games, right? But instead of just doing a bunch of like doom scroll stuff, playing games and stuff like that, all you have to do is spend 1 extra hour a day. Because imagine everyone, that's probably 80 or 90% of people is average, right? Most of the people are just spending an hour or two just studying a day, right? But imagine what you're gonna be if you take the extra hour or two ahead of them. Like, you're gonna be fucking ahead of the curve. And I feel like people don't understand that and they just wanna keep staying at the same level of where they are because it's all about the laws of attraction and your inputs because you can't just expect to be some millionaire or some straight A student if you're not putting in like the required inputs to get there. So if I obviously want to make a lot of money on my agency, so I'm working hard every single day, like mastering my system, mastering setting, mastering closing, mastering all this type of stuff, yeah, just so I can get to that position. So I'm doing the right inputs and I'm gonna get the good output in the end. But I'm not attached to the output. That's the problem because a lot of people are getting into this game and they're just here for the money. Obviously, the money is kind of the end product, but you can't have your whole purpose just being, yeah, I need to do this for money. I'm not making money right now. I'm failing. You can't do that. You need to be on the same frequency as the person in a couple years' time who's very wealthy. Does that make sense? So it's all about laws of attractions. Like if I wanted to become a straight A student, I'd just revise every day. Like it's not that fucking hard. I guarantee you, if I wanted to get 3 A stars, I could, but I don't because I'm not trying to pursue school after my A levels. I'm just trying to not go to university and work on my agency. But yeah, boys, that was just like a quick video because today I kind of noticed at school that most guys just want to be average, live like average life. Obviously, whatever you want to do, as long as you're happy and you're like proud of where you're at, then do it. But if you're kind of in that middle ground and you're not really happy where you're at and you're just kind of in that middle ground, just put in a little bit of work. Trust me, you're just gonna like, you're the one who's gonna benefit from it. Because when everyone else is applying for some like normal accounting job, like some financial, I'm not disrespecting it, yeah, because this is the route I wanted to do, and you never know what can happen. But if you're gonna do that, imagine you had the extra edge on them by working harder. So yeah, this kind of like not even online business. It's kind of about school and like agencies and stuff. But yeah, it's a calm little vid. Let me know, yeah. Comments and like I'll put my IG in the bio if you want any like advice or shit. Just hit me up, yeah. Safety, man.